BC upon EF is equal to AC upon DF. So you can see here it's written AB upon DE is equal to BC upon EF is equal to AC upon DF. And now we can check it with the given sides. That 6, AB is 6 upon DF is 9, 6 upon 9 is equal to BC 4 upon EF 6, 4 upon 6 and AC 3 upon DF 4.5. You can check here the ratio of all these corresponding sides we get as 2 upon 3. So this is how equiangular triangles are. The triangles where angles are equal in measure, then the corresponding sides are always, the ratio of corresponding sides is always the same. Children, let's see now definition of similar triangles. Two triangles are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. You can see in these two triangles, the triangles are of same shape but they are not of same size. Their angles are, corresponding angles are equal in measure and the positions of corresponding angles are not same. So let's see with the example, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. The given things are AC is 10, DF is 15. AC corresponding side DF, if we see the ratio of this AC upon DF, it gives us 10 upon 15. It means it is 2 upon 3. Similarly, AB upon its corresponding side DE is giving us 6 upon 9. Again it is 2 upon 3. And lastly, BC and its corresponding side DF, the ratio of BC and EF is again giving us 8 upon 12, which is equal to 2 upon 3. So hence we can say that their corresponding sides are proportional. It means the ratio of corresponding sides is same in similar triangles. So thus, now we will see the similarity of triangles. And in this, we are going to prove the basic proportionality theorem, which is known as in short BPT, or also known as Thales theorem, because this is a theorem given by Greek mathematician Thales. So the theorem states that if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Now we will see it in detail.
Already we have read what is basic proportionality theorem. Now let's understand what it is. If a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. What it means? See, you can see here the triangle ABC. Now BC is the base, one side of triangle. Then other two sides are AB and AC. Now these two sides are intersected at two distinct points. AB is intersected at D and AC is intersected at E. So this DE segment parallel to BC. That is what they have given. So it means this segment which we get by dividing this, by intersecting these remaining two sides at distinct points, that is parallel to the third side, which is here base BC. So it's given again here, it's given, I have written that in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to base BC, where points D and point E intersect AB and AC respectively. So these things are given. Now we have to prove what? That AD upon DB, it means this AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Did you understand what we have to prove? That this upon this is equal to this upon this. That we have to prove. Now, for that we have to do construction, and in that we have to join this BE. So we have to join this BE and CD and we have to draw perpendicular from this D point on this AC, or we can say AE. So that perpendicular from D to this D, we name it as DM, and perpendicular from point E on this AD, or we can say on whole AB, is EN. So these two perpendiculars drawn. I hope you have understood the construction, that we have to join this BE, we have to join this CD, and we have to draw perpendicular DM on AE and EN on AD. Now till here, I hope you have understood. Now before we go for this, let me tell you, we have to revise or we have to understand the properties of triangle. The first property is area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. So what is area of a triangle? It's given in the previous class that it is half into base into height. B for base, H for height. Now if we have this triangle and if we take this as base, so what is height? This is height and this is base, right? So similarly, if we take this as base, then our height is this, right? So for this, it means here in this case we will get the same thing, but first you try to understand here this thing. Again, if a triangle is given as obtuse triangle, then how we get the base, height and base? So this is obtuse triangle and our base is here. So how we will get the height? Now height is always drawn from opposite vertex of base, whatever the base we take. So here we have taken base. So where will the height? Height will be from the opposite vertex here. So opposite vertex. So we extend this base and then we draw the height. Right? So then this is our height. Understood? So in here the heights in this acute triangle, heights are drawn inside the triangle, but in obtuse triangle, if base is taken like this, one of the side making obtuse triangle, then we have to extend that side and then we get the perpendicular on that extended side, that is known as height. So this, I know you all know this, but just revise this what it is. Then this property we are using, so we will see here, before we prove this theorem, we are using the property 1, that is area of triangle, and that is half into base into height.